Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal uploaded another video and it's called New Health Issues Revealed, even though we could have definitely mentioned them in the other one, but like, no, I guess. And also on top of that, something that I wanted to point out is like the couch is back. Is this an old video or a newer video? I have no idea. Because how does like a couch go from missing to like magically reappearing in the next video? Couldn't tell ya. But with that being said, I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is actually going to be about my previous video, and I'm doing a lemon mukbang. Ooh, the pleasure and the pain.
So we're just gonna be eating lemons like oranges now? Is that like our new quirky thing that we're doing, girl? Oh god.
If my skin looks like oily, it's because I haven't been moisturizing my face like I should be. So I put like I bought a moisturizer, about 2 moisturizers from Lush. One I use regularly, the Skin's Shangri-La, and if you know Lush, you know that's one of the best ones, for sure. So I haven't really been using it. Like I go through bouts where I just don't care about my skin.
What does this have to do with medical stuff, by the way? Like, oh my gosh, guys, so today what I'm going to be talking about is all my medical diagnoses. But like, by the way, guys, if you were wondering why my face is oily, it's because I've been using this Lush moisturizer. Okay.
Skincare routine. So now I care. And I know that sounds so weird. If you're not inside my head, you probably will never get it. I'm trying my best to make you guys understand, but so I use this other moisturizer, Peace, because it has cocoa butter, almond, and aloe, and I don't know, I just like I find it a bit too heavy and not greasy, but just heavy, you know, that cocoa butter heaviness to use as like an everyday moisturizer. So I actually use it as a moisturizing mask, so I don't really waste it. Like a kind of an overnight mask, or just a mask when I'm not going to be putting on makeup and I'm just going to be staying at home. So yeah, now yesterday I did a video where I said I had a new health problem, and I didn't really want to talk about what it was. There's just some times where I feel like more vulnerable and like I don't want to talk about certain personal things.
Okay, I'm speeding her up to 1.5. I honest to God, I don't care today.
It's not that I'm trying to like clickbait you guys.
Oh, bull. Guys, I have something wrong with me. Oh my God, I'm just so sad, but like I don't want to talk about it. But I guess it's not for clickbait though. Shut up, girl. I think they were that stupid.
You know, because I did have a new health issue, but I didn't really just want to talk about it. It's not something like, it's something that could potentially be serious, but it's not like right now super serious, as long as I really start taking care of myself. So, and this is the thing, like it's just like, I feel like just health-wise, everything is just crumbling down, and I'm not coming on here, you know.
Girl, it's been down for a while. You just didn't realize it until a doctor told you so.
To ask for sympathy. I'm just here to share my personal experiences.
No, I'm not here for sympathy, guys. I'm just here to monetize it. 2 completely different things
in life, good and bad, and regardless of the reception of them, basically. So probably drink a lot of water in between. There's quite a few new people that are watching me now. I see a lot of comments.
Who? Girl, your views have been so down. Who? For all my new viewers out there, and you know, there's been a lot of people. If you look at if you look at my comments, girl, where?
So I'm new here. So in case actually, a lot of my videos are privated, my old ones, so you can't really go back and see like the health journey from the beginning in a lot of ways. So basically, I'll
give you a rundown. Was fat, Coca-Cola, but like not Coca-Cola, wink wink, and then hijab, and then fat with a hijab. There you go.
Let's give you like a recap of my health issues, and then I'll explain what's wrong with me now. So where do I even start? Actually, I'll just start with like obesity related illnesses. I don't want to get into like my whole health history, but currently the illnesses I have that are related to my morbid obesity. So I have sleep apnea, which I've had for years now. I don't even know how many years. I would have to think, and my brain's not braining. So, it's been years since I've had that. Had the whole sleep study done, which is horrible, by the way. I don't know, like when I'm forced to sleep at a certain time, it just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, so that was interesting. But I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. How I knew I had sleep apnea, I get asked that a lot, was actually my mother noticed. Wow, my eyes look bloodshot. I'm just tired. So some weird noises going on. I hope.
Who cares? Imagine being like, guys, something's wrong with me, and I'm finally going to be talking about it, but like, oh my gosh, before we get into that though, here's all my moisturizer. Oh my gosh, if you know, you know. But like, by the way, before we even get into that part of it, here's all my past medical issues. Wow, there's so many weird noises. Girl, who cares? It's just... I came here for one thing, and I'm getting everything but the thing that I came here for. It's like Target, and they're out of the one thing that you came out of. It's just like, how? How? Especially Walmart, too. Oh, God, that's even worse.
They're not too distracting. So, I went to a cabin.
I feel like the most distracting thing we're here right now is her, which is, now I'm here, and I'm saying that, and that's bad.
With my family, my grandfather, like, rented a cabin when he came down from Florida, and the whole family stayed there. This was years ago, you know, maybe in 2018, 2017, 2018. I was always tired because I wasn't getting good sleep, and I would wake up. One indicator was I'd wake up with pounding headaches. I would wake up in the night, just like choking, and wouldn't know why. And then one time I fell asleep on the sofa, like sitting up, even with my mom was there, and she's like, you know, cutie, you're like, you know, you need to get like sleep apnea assessment because you're like keep waking up and like gasping for air. So until I had my sleep study, I would sleep like propped up on the couch in my apartment, and yeah, it was not fun. So finally, when I had my CPAP machine, it was like, oh, it was like a relief, you know. I could sleep well, and I've had it since. So I have sleep apnea, and if you don't get that rectified, it's very dangerous. It increases your blood pressure, and
oh, but you know, being morbidly obese, that's completely fine. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. It's fine. But like, guys, if you have sleep apnea, it could be really serious. All right, girl, no one's taking medical advice from you, I promise.
Yeah, it's not, you have to get it treated eventually, because it can lead to like heart problems and sometimes death.
Again, morbid obesity, completely fine. Like, nothing to worry about there. Completely not even to worry. Nope.
Left untreated. So then a few years ago, I also had pulmonary embolisms, which I've had twice. The first time, I just noticed a lot of chest pain, and like that went into my back and like in the lung area. So, and I was like so short of breath, more than usual. I couldn't even, and I was just like, you know, couldn't do anything without, well, like walking a few steps, I would be so out of breath, and more than usual. So I went to the hospital, and they did a blood test and found, like, it's called a D-dimer test, and they found that I did have blood clots, and they did a CT scan, and they found I did have blood clots. I had some pulmonary embolism in my lung, so they put me on warfarin, Coumadin, and which is for people who are overweight the most effective option. But I had to get regular blood tests, INR tests, which were a pain until I bought my own machine. But before that, I had to go to the lab, like, I think it was like I don't remember, every week maybe. And so I had to be put on another.
I'm going to speed her up even more, just because I want to get to the actual point of this entire video instead of going through every single medical thing that she's ever gone through ever.
Medication. So they put me on another medication at my request, and they did warn me about the potential issues, but they thought there would be a chance it would be okay, because there's a risk of, if you're put on a medication, like a certain like for people over a certain weight, mostly only Coumadin will work. So they put me on a different one where I wouldn't have to have the test done anymore, but the pulmonary embolism came back because it wasn't working. The medication wasn't working, so I went back on the Coumadin. So, which I'm not on anymore. I know a lot of people are gonna think that's so dumb and risky, because they did like tests in my legs to see like where the deep vein thrombosis, like to see if it was caused by a deep vein thrombosis, basically a blood clot in my legs or something. So they scanned my legs. It didn't originate from there, so they're not really sure where, but you are at a very high risk of developing blood clots if you are sedentary and if you are overweight. So that's another thing I had. So then I recently was diagnosed in 2023. Was it 2023? It was like recently diagnosed with diabetes. I've had really high blood sugar for a long time, so I've probably had to
I'm pretty sure that she was also diabetic before then, but then she claimed, oh my gosh, guys, wow, I don't have diabetes anymore, and then completely ignored it for a good, like, 4 years or so.
Diabetes for a long time. So I have that, type 2. So yeah, those are currently the obesity related illnesses that I have. Some tests were done. So, and I got diagnosed with that here in
If I had to witness that, you did as well.
Kuwait. I saw a doctor, and they, through like urinalysis, you know, they do a urinalysis panel and blood work, found a high level of protein in my urine. So my kidneys, you know, the beginning of having issues with my kidneys, which is common with people with type 2. I was told to drink a lot of water, especially with the medication for diabetes I was taking. And that brings me now to recently I've noticed like a very high increase in urination, like just always needing to urinate, like maybe every half an hour, literally, like just having to urinate. And I would have like pain in my side, like in the kidney area, like in my back. And I was feeling like after, like at the end of when I would go to the washroom, it would like, I don't know how to explain, you know that uncomfortable feeling when you have like a UTI? And I just felt nauseous a lot, like sick to my stomach. So come to find out, I have a mild, like a kidney infection. It's not like severe. So I'm on antibiotics for that now, and Salah picked me up some cranberry like extract that helps with like this issue at the pharmacy. And I'm trying to drink a lot of water. And just, you know, I'm so tired from this. Hi, baby girl. And, you know, I'm just trying to feel better.
Imagine how we feel. If you think that you're tired from this, think about us, every single person that's been telling you to get your ish together before something, you know, serious happens. How do you think we feel, girly?
Better. So I'm resting a lot and, yeah, doing what I can. But sometimes I get really tired like this and sometimes I have more energy. It's like, I don't know, it's weird, you know? Like when I was in the pool yesterday, I had a lot more energy, but I was still not feeling the greatest. And I'm just drinking a lot of water, trying to flush it out. So I really want to try to be super careful what I put into my body. You know, it's critical at this point. I don't want to have kidney damage. I know people who have had uncontrolled type 2 and they were on dialysis, and eventually, you know, the person I knew specifically is no longer with us, sadly. And I don't know how much damage is already done to my kidneys, but I don't want to have like kidney failure. So I'm trying to repair whatever damage is done, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do on my part to do that, even if it's suffering like through the discomfort of the change and the, you know, trying to take control of my eating disorder and, you know, food addiction and stuff like that. So yeah, another kind of bleak video, but I hope that it will have a happy ending and not
everything after what she told us is pretty much just a word salad, just to make sure that it gets over 8 minutes. Just make sure.
Abrupt one, and I can just like keep going and doing wonderful things in life. I don't think I've fully lived. I don't feel like I have, because I've done some really interesting, fun things in life, but I've always done them with a shadow hovering over. I have to follow up after the antibiotics are done with another urinalysis and blood test and see how the kidneys are doing, but inshallah this will help it. And, you know, as long as I do my part and just pray, do my part and pray, that's all I can do. So anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me.
Okay, I'm gonna speed her up one more time just because, again, word salad.
I always say that I feel like I have a lot of time, which is why I don't take myself seriously, and now I don't feel like I have a lot of time at all, so, to deal with these issues. So things can go.
Yeah, no, it would be awful if, you know, some people on the internet were telling you this for years now, close to a decade, to get yours together, and you just went, oh, it's fine, it's completely fine, no, nothing to worry about. But now, well, she changed? Probably not, unfortunately. We all know where this is going.
When you have like,
don't wish that on her, but like, we all know
diabetes like that, and you start having chronic health issues because of it, things can go from bad to worse and like that. So, and that, you know, I know a lot of people tried to warn me about that, and, you know, it's true, you know, it's true, it can get really bad. So anyway, thank you for listening. I always feel a bit better after I talk it out, and, you know, I just didn't want to share at the time what was going on. I didn't feel like it. I was kind of just down and not feeling too good. I'm still not feeling too good, but
No, because, you know, why make one video about it when you can make two to make money off of both of them? Oh my God, she's so smart, such a boss squirrel.
I am working on, you know, getting healthy. I haven't eaten anything today, but I woke up late. I don't feel terribly hungry right now. Head hunger, yes. I have that nagging head hunger, but physical hunger, I haven't been feeling well. Like I said, I have some nausea, so yeah, just gonna tell it to shut up and go away and leave me the heck alone for a change. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, great. So, not super surprising. Just wish that instead of talking about all the great things that she's going to be doing, that she would just go ahead and do them off camera and let, you know, the results speak for themselves. But too simple. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.